Hi everyone. For all of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Divyadeep Kaur. I'm a graphologist, life coach, and a healer. And today's topic is very crucial, I would say, very empowering, where I'll be talking about gratitude, on why it is important to be grateful for everything that you have and everything that you don't have. And what happens when you always are grateful about everything around. I always say that, do you realize what are vibrations, what are frequency? So every person, we all are made up of one energy. And when we say that everyone is made up of one energy, that means if there's energy, they would be vibrating at a certain frequency. Yes or no? Similarly, when you are always operating from the mindset of gratefulness, thanksgiving, or being thankful for everything around, the way you vibrate, it's the highest frequency you can vibrate at. So that's the reason, I had learned this thing from my past, from my childhood, that whenever you are grateful for everything, whether pleasant, unpleasant, life starts to grow. Whenever you will start focusing on the lack, whenever you focus of what you don't have, you believe me, you are never going to have enough. And the reason I'm making this video, because I come across people, despite of having beautiful jobs, despite of having beautiful bodies, they're constantly cribbing and complaining. Or even if they're in relationship, they're constantly complaining on how that relationship is not that good. I'm not saying that, that relationship would be good or not, whether that job would be good or not, but realize when you keep cribbing or complaining, you attract more of that energies, and as a result you will experience that. Many times it must have happened with you. In morning, if you have a bad day, somehow that bad day remains with you for the entire day. Yes or no? Like, you will get late for your office, or in the office, maybe you will not have a very pleasant experience, or you will get into any kind of argument. So overall, if you analyze your day would not be that calm, would not be that empowering or very positive. It's because when you keep complaining about what you don't have, universe listens to that frequency, universe understands that frequency, and it keeps giving you more and more of such events, of such incidents. And that's the reason, when you are grateful, believe me. Now also understand, people who go through stress, who go through depression, are they being grateful? No. If I am grateful, I cannot be depressed. What is depression? Depression is nothing but a state. Oh my God, my life is not happening according to me. I am not ready to accept what is happening with me. I am not happy. I'm sad because I don't have this, because I don't have that. I don't have a good job. I recently came across a news where a teenager committed suicide because their parents denied her a cell phone, a mobile phone on her birthday. And I was just thinking, what can be the reason? I think, and this is something that you should first implement, and you should start teaching everyone around. And that's a beautiful feeling on being in gratitude, being grateful for everything around. The more you will be grateful for, the more abundance, the more pleasant experiences, the more positive events will happen in your life. And you have all the liberty to disagree with me. Think about all the people who are successful. Are they in the complaining mood, or are they in the mood of giving and being grateful for whatever they have in their life? And the reason I'm saying here with utmost authenticity, because I have experience in my life. There was a time when I used to constantly complain. I used to find imperfections with everything around. And I realized I was completely contracting my energy. I was not getting the desired, work, clientele. Also, most importantly, my state of mind. I never used to, even if there used to be something pleasant, I would never used to acknowledge, because I was so much drenched into that negative energies. No, I talk about Ho'oponopono. I talk about, various techniques where you can just improve, or I do Reiki healings where you can just raise your frequency. But this is one thing, this is one lifestyle practice. You can start practice from today. And believe me, in 1 week's time, you will realize the power of being in gratitude. And how you can do that? Now that's the question. Yes, I completely understand that you got that point that we should be grateful. But how to do that? How can we shift our mindset that we have been carrying for years now? Now, there's some small little steps that you can take to start practicing being in gratefulness. Like I have this habit. This was day one of my webinar, and the laptop crashed, and somehow there was no current. Something mishap happened, and instead of being in stress, I just close my eyes. I'm like, yes, it's time for double happiness. And always know that whatever is happening, there is something good behind that. And this is a belief that you need to form. It's okay. Even it happened, it's time for double happiness. So you have to train your subconscious mind. You have to constantly tell your mind, hey, even this is not working in my favor, I am still grateful for this situation. Yes, and when you say this, you're actually declaring this to the universe. Okay, the universe understands. The universe understands your frequency, your vibrations, and the universe will make sure that it will, make things happen for you. Believe me, this works incredibly. Yes, so start having this belief that whatever happens, it happens for good. There's something positive behind this thing that is happening to me. Keep reminding yourself of this belief so that it completely registers into your subconscious mind. First, again, I keep telling people, when you journalize, when you write, it's a beautiful technique. In next 2-3 days, I'm also coming up with a very very strong technique which is called scripting. You can also refer to that. Now, where I always say, when you write, like many I come across a lot of gratitude journals people are coming with. So start practicing for everything that you can be grateful for. And believe me, you are always complaining on the things that you don't have. I want you to take a moment from your life. Take 1 minute and just ask yourself and look around. Believe me, there'll be at least 500 things you can be grateful for. Like right now, I'm grateful for this power that is making me connect to your this laptop, this gadget, my mobile phone. God has given me such a healthy body, such a good voice that I'm able to speak to you. I have perfect body, or maybe I have hands that are moving. I just finished my coffee and food. I'm getting food. I'm getting enough money that I'm able to buy all these comforts, these luxuries. I have beautiful parents to thank for. I have beautiful partner. I have everything beautiful. I have this roof over my on my top. And when you start looking around, there'll be so many things you can be grateful for. Thanks for the oxygen you're taking. Thanks for this beautiful body. You don't even realize it is an automatic process. You're breathing in and you're breathing out, and then your body is taken care of. This beautiful nature around, there's air. You're able to walk. You have a vehicle. There's so many things. At least you have a job. At least you have a loving partner. You have loving children. So many things. You have beautiful friends. You have access to this internet. In many places, people don't even get access to the internet. They cannot even. You're watching my video. You can be grateful for that. Believe me, when you start being in that momentum, in that energy, your life will transform 360 degrees. And this is something that I can challenge you. All your desires, all that you ever wanted in your life, maybe your job, relationship, your career, health, you want to lose weight, what not, it will start happening. This is very very powerful technique. So what I want you to do, as a bonus, I am sharing a link in the description where you can just download that sheet and you can start practicing gratitude on how many things you can be grateful for. Yes, so day one, be grateful for your parents. Day two, be grateful for the gadgets. Day three, let's be grateful for farmers for having food. So every day it will remind you and it will completely change your frequency. Many times it must have happened with you that, at that moment you must have felt bad that, oh, I didn't get through this college, or maybe I didn't get through this job, I didn't get through this promotion, and you would have been disheartened. But deep down, after some time, you would have realized, oh, Thankful. I'm glad it did not happen because now I have something better. Yes, because you know what happens? Many a times we deal with a small mind. We think this is right for us, this is wrong for us. But maybe always remember, universe and the divine or the God always have bigger plans for us, better plans for us. So you have to be always vibrating in that frequency. I'm also going to post a gratitude meditation where you can just sit with it. You can follow my videos and you will find a gratitude meditation where you can just sit for 10-15 minutes, and that will completely enhance your energy. In fact, sometimes when I personally practice gratitude meditation, it brings tears into my eyes for everything that universe has given me. And what am I giving back to universe? Always complaining, cribbing. Have you seen, you know, do you see children? If the children, anything that parents do, and when children get really happy, even if they come and say, "Thank you, mama, thank you, papa," your heart is overjoyed. You want to give more. And have you seen the places where, even if you do so many things, another person says, "What have you done for me?" And that is the most heartbreaking thing you can ever listen to. Imagine how would universe feel if we are always saying this to universe, "I don't have this, I don't have this job, I don't have my partner, I cannot get married to the person of my choice." So many things. Universe also feels bad. It was like, so being in that state of gratitude, I mean, it's a meditative state. Like in 24 hours when you're practicing gratitude, you're in meditative state 24/7, right? So from today onwards, before leaving this video, make a promise that every day before going off to sleep, you will jot down 5 to 10 things that happened with you. I also say in my affirmations, how to make affirmations. Your affirmation should start with gratitude. "Thank you, universe. I'm so happy and excited. Finally, I have a job of my choice." So you should always start with gratitude. And before going off to sleep, make sure that you're being grateful for. And I'm very sure 5 pennies. There can be more, but at least you had food. You could afford luxury that day. You could speak to your friends. You could watch a movie. So you can be grateful for so many things. Start acknowledging small little things in your life. It is only we keep on focusing on the bigger things and we keep on ignoring the small little things which is around. Yes. And more you are in gratitude, the more you will have the feeling of love towards everyone. Even if somebody shouts at you, even if somebody argues with you, be grateful. I'm glad it happened, because now I realized I'm grateful for whatever happened, because now I realize some of the other thing. Yes, so always do not be in regretful mode. And most importantly, start practicing Ho'oponopono. You can find my videos on Ho'oponopono where you can only say these 4 statements: "I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you." Yeah, keep practicing, and I'll be talking more about gratitude and gratitude journals. Till then, keep following me. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I come and I teach on all various aspects of the various techniques that I've learned from my mentors, and the various techniques that I personally apply in my own life, and how it has transformed my way of being, so that maybe even if it makes difference to any one of you, and you can change your life for the better. Yes. So stay tuned. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon, next 2-3 days, and keep stay tuned for my gratitude.